what's crazy, Doc? I was outside and I had went into the shed and I seen you got like 2 wasps. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This big. Pull up for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Pull up for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? We're going right. Pull up for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Pull up for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Pull up for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Pull up for like. Sticks and stones and weed and moans. All I want to do is Yo yo, yo yo. That's the Franklin saying. Yo yo. Crackhead Franklin at the end of the season though. Now, I gotta call some people back. Who am I gonna call first? Call Bravo. Alright. Alright, Bravo ain't answer. I'm about to call J Will. J Will. J Will. J Will. Every day it's just like I feel like I'm getting more handsome and handsomer by the day. Like no food for 15 days, y'all. That's how I look. So I ain't talked to y'all in a minute, and I got an assignment, but I'm gonna chill with y'all for like 2 hours. I'm definitely chill with y'all, talk for like 2 hours because, you know, finding what got me here is just as important as me like wanting to take a break from what I'm running from. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like let's just talk. Let's talk the content house. Let's talk where did this come from? Like in 3 months, I'm gonna rap, ma. We definitely gonna rap. First, I want to say I got advice for all the guys, right? Now, if y'all was on TikTok, y'all know of what they refer to as the Great Lock-In. If y'all don't know what the Great Lock-In is, I want to find some examples on YouTube. I know they got like examples of the Great Lock-In. The Great Lock-In because it was unsent by the sender. People unsending messages. Oh, I think it don't even matter. I don't even care. Day 15. Y'all ever just feel like y'all got so tired of life, so then y'all just started leveling up like crazy and y'all stopped going for the bullshit? And then now it's like you leveled up off of people, you leveled off of certain things, and it's just certain things that you will never go back to. That's how I feel right now. 15 days without any food in my system. That's how I feel right now. 15 days without anything in my system, like drugs. That's how I feel right now without watching any porn or on Twitter. God, no, I love Twitter. I love Twitter. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so what I intend to do on this fast is this was my participating factor for the Great Lock-In. The Great Lock-In is a participation of male or female of all races, origins, backgrounds from September 1st to around December 10th is when you have to get on your fucking game. We was making false promises to ourselves back then that we never lived up to, right? You don't got no excuses now. You don't got no excuses now, bro. I'm talking to you. And I'm proud of you for the most part because you're making it happen, but you can't drop the ball this time. You know, you got what you wanted. God made a way for you, okay? You met all these amazing, wonderful people. You got a better relationship with God. You know, you're more consistent. And you're becoming healthy. You're becoming the you that you wanted to evolve into, right? You're not surrounded by drugs. You're not in Philly, right? You're not in the trenches no more. You're out in North Carolina. You're making content, you know. I'm proud of you, like, and I'm gonna tell your future self I'm proud of him too, because the way you're going right now, your grades are looking real good. You might get that scholarship to TwitchCon. You on this verge, you gotta step it up though, because after TwitchCon ain't gonna be nothing, right? It's gonna be some to recruit more people to join the team. But what you really gotta worry about, and I know what you really want, you want to win, you know, Twitch Streamer of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Be at that podium, give your speech, just to, you know, recycle the same words as every other influencer. God is good. I give all the glory to God. Mama, I made it. Yeah. Shout out Philly. Shout out the brand. Stay humble, stay hungry. Go purchase something. Link in their bio. Yeah. It's on repeat. You know, the feeling is so real. I'll feel that moment once just to not even feel it again. It's like I'm already the greatest. More and more I drift off, I catch myself finding why I'm really here. If you were Messi or if you were Ronaldo, but I erase your memory so you don't know that you're the best football player ever, and you just so happen to step on a field while going for a run, but your memories are erased, and somebody accidentally kicks the ball out of bounds and it rolls your way. Are you still the greatest football player to have ever touched that field? The answer is yes. Yes, you are. muscle memory. But other than that, look where your mentality got you. Can't nobody trick you out your spot. Can't nobody trick you out your spot. I look better. I feel better. I feel more healthy. I feel like I'm on my Method Man, caveman shit. Like I like growing it out, y'all. I'm gonna get my locks. I'm definitely gonna get my locks back. Like after this, like when I come back to the towns, I'm getting my locks, man. I'm really locked in this time. I gotta get a pick. I gotta get a pick. And I'm not gonna lie, when my income tax bread come, I'm finishing up my tattoo. I'm going to Houston. I'm straight going to Ink 99, boy, bro. No bullshit. I'm going to straight Ink 99. Y'all see this? The nigga who I've been like giving out credit to, bro. This nigga didn't even finish my shit. It looks hard, bro. Like I love tats, bro. But this is just like my mark that I actually finished something in life. Something was greater than myself, and I gotta tap myself. I can't wait. After I'm done the fast, yo, I gotta keep the soundboard on deck. After I finish the fast, I'm gonna get my tattoos. But most importantly, bro, this is the most important decision of my life. Will I continue to have sex? Will I continue to be on drugs to cope as an aesthetic? Will I continue to eat? Because if I'm on day 15 with no food in my stomach, right? I'm going off of nutrition. If I made it to day 100, I can make it to day 1,000. I can make it to day 50,000. At that point, do I just go back? These is real questions that need real answers. I don't want to go back, bro. Y'all want to know something? And I don't want to go into this whole dark lore of like my past, and you know, I want to tell you a view in which I viewed life. I don't think it was the healthiest version, but the reason why I didn't want to leave Philly was because it was these two John. It was two of these Johns. They was God fearing, well, and you know, sort of say, and you know, I watched bro all my life set the example, and he was like, yo, you gotta go get a wife. If you want to find a wife, you gotta make sure she got a come from a 2-parent household. She gotta have a dad. Now both these Jones did, and I said to myself, either I would get one or the other, if either one didn't work out. But little did I know, life never went for me as planned. So when I lost my job around December 12th of last year, I had at least 20 something $1,000 to my name. You know, I had a field day. I went shopping. I didn't work a job. I was just living. This was before I got the apartment. I was actually talking to her, like, you know what I'm saying? She was my crush. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I do this little thing where as though like I like one girl consistently over a period of time. Like, I know it might seem like I'm a whore and I be talking to all these Johns, but I'm really like a one-man band, man. Like I don't got game for these Johns no more, brother. I don't go on the hunt no more. I don't go on the chase. I don't. I know me, yeah, like back like when a nigga had a lot more aura before I was beating my shit all the time. Nigga, I was just going at drones all the time, and I still was beating my shit. It really don't matter, right? I was just going at drones, and I was just plucking them off, like, you know what I'm saying, 2-man in a situation. I don't got that in me no more. Like, I don't got it in me to just get the drones, but I'm going off topic. Basically, there was this one light-skinned fine shit, like, I, like, mwah, like, fuck me, like, yo, please. On the guys. So she was who I always thought about. Like, and if I like you, I'm gonna spend a little money. So I was talking to her, got her nails done and stuff, and it was like, cool vibes. But in 2025, the saddest reality, I don't even know if I should give it to y'all now or build up the story. So I'm talking to her while I'm at the casino. I'm talking to her, while I'm helping my man's with the clothing brand with Humble bag up the work. I'm talking to Shorty. The shit that threw me off though was everything that she was saying was coming from a program. And one thing about dating is the person that you're dating 9 times out of 10, it's harder to date or talk to them if you like them more than they're interested in you. The best is when y'all both mutually interested in each other, and the best, or she likes you more than you like her. But that also might not work all the way because you're going to get bored. But I say this just to say the way she was talking to me was programmed. And like, I got this crash out method, whereas though, like, if I find out who you is, I could either run with it, or, well, I'm an Aquarius man, so I just cut the bullshit off from the rip. And I fucked up, but like, I gaslighted her. The whole situation, just dumped all this liquid cocaine, lit that bitch on fire, and I got cut off for that. Mind you, I'm not the type to play the game. I'm like a dead ass honest person. Like, if you were to say I want all of you right now, and just upfront honesty, that's me in the talking stage. I don't give a damn. Like, I know with women, I didn't know this, but you had to lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, the person who I had to be somebody completely other than myself to maintain talking to this woman, because the programming was so strong. It was just like, by the time, like, and it was also my fault because I didn't understand, like, you have to grow with the person. So by the time I realized that, like, I wasn't meeting her on her level, you know what I'm saying? So that. But I just say that just to say, I had hopes and dreams of getting married back in Philadelphia to either this dark skin fine shit or this light skin fine shit, and both of those did not happen. And when I told Zay, like, it was up from there. It was no real reason for me to stay in the biddy other than, like, you know what I'm saying, like, business, handling business, for the brand and stuff like that. I just say this just to say, there is nothing holding me back. I see ass on the gram all day, and then I just think about the shit that I didn't do, like work that I didn't complete. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going around in circles. But
Mud, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know how I was gonna make it. I didn't have no rent money. I spent all my money in a crib down in Philly.
God did. Anyways, I want to wrap up the motivational aspect of this. For those of you who didn't know, this is from September 1st to December 10th. It's the Great Lock-In. Why? What does this have to... Yo, what's up, brother? Casa. Young Casa in his drum. Casa, man. That's my brother, man. That's my motherfucking brother. September 1st to December 10th is the Great Lock-In. Now, one thing you gotta know about the lock-in, ladies and gentlemen, is you've been a bullshitter all your life. You've been half-assing and you're not consistent. We knew this from 10 summers ago. But now, today is your chance to get your shit together. And when I say shit together, you have to self-improve. Ain't no reason why you getting your heart broke as a grown-ass woman just to lock in the gym. Ain't no reason why you getting cheated on as a grown-ass man, putting faith in a situation just so it could help you grow in life is the reason why you getting your shit together now. The great lock-in is to teach y'all that, it's never too late, number one, and you gotta start sometime. I'm on day 15, and this is one hell of a journey, bro. Y'all just seen me in Philly, and now I'm in North Carolina, a whole different background. Like, we turned the table around, but I'm just saying, y'all. It's gonna come a point in time you're gonna get tired, and you gonna have to get your shit together, bro. And one of my biggest goals in life was to become vegan. One of my biggest goals in life was to, stop beating my shit on God, stop watching Twitter. I'm surprised I'm 15 days in right now, bro. But one thing about me is every time I post something on the internet and I broadcast it to the whole fucking world, I ended up falling through with it. Crazy how that works, right? It's like when I set myself up for public embarrassment, I do the best. Like, I could sit there and say I'm gonna run a marathon, and I'll sit there and follow through with it. Now, mind you, I was inconsistent for 3 to 4 days, but remember that was the moving process to come down here. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't able to stream because a little situation I can't broadcast on the internet happened. So I just want to say God is good. I was able to keep the crib in Philadelphia, and I will be traveling back and forth. So I have access to up north and down south. That's the best thing that could have came out the situation on the guys. On the guys. And then if you got a problem being your shit too, brother, come join the group, like the Great Lock-In, bro. I swear, when I'm done this 100 days, I'm going, like, y'all think that shit that I posted on my story last night was crazy? I'm gonna be so bold on social media because ain't nobody got enough social proof, ain't nobody got enough days of hard work that they put in to build a better them. And I'm confidently say this. When do I ever talk about beating my shit? I never do that. But bro, like, I know what I have, and I already knew that, like, even a couple months before, I was outgrowing people at a fast pace. So for me to like go this hard and in a detrimental situation, and I'm doing more harm than good to my body, but also I know what I'm capable of, and I know I could go 100 days without eating. I already know the simple fact that it's gonna come. Them 100 days is going. And when I get there, bro, I never want to look back, bro. And I want to give a message to my old self. Nigga, you was really going to settle for this horrible ass dating culture. You know what I'm saying? You was really finna settle for just Twitter, my nigga. You was really just finna keep beating your shit. You was really just finna keep eating these foods with these parasites that the government just has out for you to kill you, right? But look at you now, bro. You finally fucking did it, bro. Like, you found a way to stop eating food. You don't ever gotta spend a dime on food. You found a way to stop beating your shit, stroking your shit. You found a way to stop watching Twitter. Damn near Twitter was better than sex for me at one point in time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's a whole different world, mud. You just found a way to outdo your fucking self. And it's not even a brag or boast a moment. How the fuck did you... Let me not curse. Let me try not to curse. How the hell are you so strong and determined to starve yourself for 100 days? Not and fast from porn, from having sex, from smoking, from doing drugs. How? You just go cold turkey on niggas. Yeah. I'm just not scared no more, bro. Like, nigga, I lost my wife. I lost the love of my life twice in Philly. And when you and there's no greater pain than heartache. When I realized I wasn't getting married, bro, I said, fuck it. And I know it's just like it's a lot of fishes in the sea. I want y'all to understand, bro. Great men only come across once in this lifetime. We only get one David Goggins. We only get one Wallow. We only get one Gilly. You know what I'm saying? This level of lock-in, this is a man's dream. Every man isn't this disciplined. And shit, I wasn't either, but I just know the level of sacrifice that I have to be on to take it this far, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I want to be very transparent when I say this shit too. You know, I don't know what God has for me on these platforms. So I'm only thinking one way. And I'm really learning from Iron Man because he's teaching me this. Like, Iron Man is Tony Stark, if y'all didn't know. I met Tony Stark, and Tony Stark gave me some crazy advice. The way I think, I would think of something bad that would be coming up that could potentially stop from animate, like what we're trying to do. He's like, bro, the way you think, like, we're not even there yet. But when we get there, we'll handle it when we get there. Okay. Okay, Tony Stark. Okay, Iron Man. You know that's one way to look at it. That's definitely one way to look at it, cause I wasn't. Yeah, you know me. I wasn't looking at it at that at all. I was just worrying about the stress factors, worrying about okay, you know what the vocabulary, the forbidden vocabulary words of what if we can't, what if we're not able to, what if we're not. It doesn't matter, Corinthian. We didn't get there yet. Oh, just like I jumped the gun with these women. I love you. We didn't get there yet. Oh, my goodness. Dang, my stomach actually feels like a crazy cramp coming on. But y'all probably could tell, like, y'all probably can tell, like, I've been losing, like, weight in my face. My face don't look too scrunchy. I still got muscle mass. I'm still flexing on you niggas. Still flexing on you niggas. But other than that, I feel great. I feel great. Never been better. I want to get crucified as Jesus did. There's nothing else better in life than to get your ass whooped and then to still raise up that one finger. Like, right? Hold up. This is the greatest demonstration, right? I want to get crucified like Jesus did, right? And then when life is done beating my ass, I'm gonna rise up. Help! Is that all you got? Hallelujah. Bang. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do to you niggas on like day 50, on day 60. I feel amazing, nigga. I'm on rock. Nigga, I've been on nutrition. I've been like, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I've been on some pills, like on, you know what I'm saying? No medicine, but just focused brain energy pills. I'm up in pills on niggas. I ain't been smoking. I ain't been in the loop. I ain't been on none of that shit, nigga. I just been stone cold in my mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been focused like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I realized something. Public embarrassment is the key. Like, I wasn't going to grow if I wasn't going to broadcast myself publicly failing on the internet. So if you not failing, nigga, you're not trying. Like, if your views, like think about it. Success too quick is something to be scared of. But not getting enough views on the video, I'm going to tell y'all some crazy shit. And God, I don't want you to use this against me when it comes to my success or let the devil in and steal some views. But to hell with all that. Bro, I might not even be enough as a Twitch streamer as it is in this social climate, bro. The things that I'm doing is unethical and I post randomly. So, nigga, what do you want to be? Are you a gamer or are you like a child of God? You're fasting. Like, everything I'm doing is just so unethical and it has no type of structure. Like, I'm going in different directions. And I know this as a streamer. That's why I'm very unorthodox. It is no strategic. This streamer shit, I might not make it as a streamer, bro. I might just be a bull. I might just be like a bold ass crash out on camera that, oh, guess what I could do that, but you can't. You can't go 100 days without eating. You can't go 100 days without smoking. You can't go 100 days without hitting shit. Like, and the reason why I say that is because during figuring myself out, going to church, being consistent, I really realized something. I'm just suppressing the root of who I really was about 15 days ago. I like getting money. I like having sex with beautiful women. And I like chilling with the guys. That's the core root of who I am. And, I like giving praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. But I'm just suppressing myself for this amount of days. But like I said, there's a big chance I'm probably not going to go back. And I'm so unethical. What I'm doing isn't going to properly capture a streaming audience for me. Right? Even if I'm doing it consistently, bro, consistently, I'm not trying to down myself, but I'm not going to know where I'm going to end up. I'm just doing shit just to do it. And whatever takes off, takes off. I'm not, but I want to tell y'all something. By me becoming a streamer, it opened up opportunities in life other than streaming. If that makes any sense. I became a streamer and now I got a connection out in North Carolina. You get how that works? I became a streamer. I met the right people in life, right? That led me towards God. Now I got a church home. Me becoming a streamer opened up the opportunities for me to grow as an individual. I didn't have to stay and, be left for dead in Philadelphia. I could travel the world now. Anything is possible. Whatever I say out my mouth on the internet is obviously gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But I have no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna be very successful in my own way. But through the eyes of the internet, I might not be enough. And that just what I said earlier might sound like I'm saying I'm already defeating myself before I even get started. But I'm not relatable to none of y'all, right? Let's take away the money, the fact that I don't have money. I didn't come in this game with money, and I'm just coming in with no strategy. The shit that I did in my life, nobody could relate to. Really think about this shit. I'm supposed to come on here and just keep spewing this motivational shit. After you become a streamer, bro, that first 100 days of you recycling motivation, your ass should have really just had that formula, figured that formula out, and branched off to what you want to do. That shit's gonna get old. And I'm an anomaly. I'm like Lil Baby, Young Thug. The shit that I'm doing, nobody else did in their life. The shit that happened with Humble, how I worked with Humble, how I met Zay, and how the brand blew up, and the whole shake that culture. Nobody's did that. Nobody's went a lot of people ain't fasting for 100 days, locked in with God like that. And maybe people shared different experiences, but when I say this, I'm just saying as if this is just 100% about me. I don't really know if I could really make it about y'all other than showing appreciation, and I'm just being dead ass honest with you. But what I will say is I have met a lot of interesting people along the way. I'm making a lot of good connections. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just having fun. That's really what it is. I'm pulling the craziest heist of my life. If you want to become a streamer, if you want to become a firefighter, if you want to become an accountant, don't let nothing stop you. Don't be afraid of public humiliation. Jesus, look what they did to Jesus. Look what they did to Jesus. Jesus ain't even asked for that. Jesus never wanted to be a streamer, but he still got publicly humiliated like he was one. I'm being dead ass honest with y'all, bro. Like I'm like, to be honest, bro, I'm a black man who should not be like putting all this shit on one platform, but I am like, I am my own method. Definitely am my own method, mud. Now, enough of this rambling on about whatever the fuck. We're about to watch something, bro. I ain't going dang, the streamer beef died down, so we can't really react to that. Bro, I've been watching so much politics, bro. I don't even know what to watch. That's the craziest part about it. I don't even know what to watch. I miss going to church. Casa, you still there, Casa? You know what, man? I think I know what I want to watch. If I'm embodying anybody from an anime TV show, I look at myself as like Monkey Otto from Avatar. I'm really on some monk shit. I ain't gonna lie. Only thing I gotta get better at is not cursing, but I feel like some curses I just gotta get off. But if I stop cursing, yo, I'm gonna be a saint, yo. Monkey. Yo, I just typed in monkey. Or I could play Rumble Fighter and y'all can just watch. Oh yeah. You know what? But this was 5 years ago. It's cool. This is just content anyways. I don't even care.
Dormammu, the Cosmic Conqueror. What the hell does that even mean?
This video was made in collaboration with the Avatar Wiki. If you'd like to learn more, check out the link in the description.
This is who I feel like I embody the most.
Welcome to the Amagi. Today's video is about one of Aang's closest friends and his airbending master, Monk Gyatso. Even though we know what happens with him, reliving these memories is probably going to tug at all our heartstrings, so we recommend to sit back and relax. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Gyatso grew up at the Southern Air Temple, living amongst his peers as an air nomad and being taught the air nomad's culture, as well as airbending, taking lessons in how to use the glider, for example. It was there that he later met young Avatar Roku, with whom he eventually became friends, as they both underwent years of training together. Despite training alongside the Avatar, Gyatso did not miss out on opportunities of showcasing his own airbending skills, nor did he treat the Fire Avatar any differently regardless of his Avatar status. After Roku left a couple of years later to continue his Avatar journey to the Northern Water Tribe, Gyatso too continued his training, eventually being anointed as an airbending master and receiving his tattoos. He was later promoted to be one of the 5 head monks at the Southern Air Temple, though that didn't mean he lost his sense of humor. At some point, Gyatso also befriended a younger guru Pathik, which the latter would later tell Aang about. It's unknown whether or not Gyatso and Roku ever met again, but while we can assume how heartbroken Gyatso must have felt upon learning of his friend's death, we do know what followed next. While Gyatso lost an old friend, he gained a new one in Roku's next incarnation, Aang. After the young air nomad was taken in by the elders at the Southern Air Temple, Gyatso became his guardian and developed a strong bond with the boy. Together, they regularly attended Yangchen's festival, after which Gyatso would take his pupils to an island off the coast to teach them how to fly cranefish kites. Due to this, Aang always missed the tales the air nomad elders used to tell, though Gyatso assured the young avatar that he would have plenty of time to learn the air nomad history later in his life. 12 years after Roku's death, Gyatso was present with the rest of the Council of Elders when Aang's identity as the new avatar was revealed. Despite this, Gyatso held the strong belief that the boy be raised just like any other child, wanting to take the pressure off his mentee. To this end, he refused to accelerate Aang's airbending training, instead playing games with him, much to the chagrin of the other elders who saw no alternative except break up the duo by sending Aang off to the Eastern Air Temple where nuns resided, so he could focus on his training. Unbeknownst to Gyatso, Aang was eavesdropping on that conversation, upon which he decided to run away, not wanting to confront his destiny. In a tragic sense of irony, Aang never learned of Gyatso's likewise resistance to the decision by the elders. In the night of a storm, Gyatso wanted to tell his friend about the news, only to find an empty room with a lonely scroll entailing what would be Aang's last words to Gyatso, informing him about his...
I don't even care to watch this either, bro. That's the craziest reality. I don't even care to watch this shit. Do it again.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai was released for the PlayStation 2 in 2002 and for the GameCube in 2000.
Day 15 of the No Food Fast Challenge. Why don't Goon
fit check for
Hold up. I just thought about something before I even go on here. Before I even go on here, what was crazy, Doc?
One thing I want to point out about Terrence Crawford. I'm the new Diddy. I'm the new Diddy? It's crazy. What did he say? Feel someone. I'm the new Diddy.
Have you guys heard? You didn't even help me set up.
Take me through that, take me through that. Where's she going? Take me through that, take me through that. Take me through that, take me through that. Where's she going? Take me through that, take me through that. Take me through that, take me through that. Where's she going? Take me through that, take me through that. Take me through that, take me through that. Where's she going? Take me through that, take me through. You're in.
Did you hear about the black student that was found hanging at Delta State University? Well, now you know. And they already ruled it out as self-deletion. We'll see. We'll see. Did you hear about the black student that was found hanging at Delta State University? Well, now you know. And they already ruled it out as self-deletion. We'll see. We'll see. Did you hear about the black student that was found hanging at Delta State University?
I pray that different segments and different variations, versions, he wasn't going to make it that long, feel me? Ever heard that saying? No introduction needed. What's going on, y'all? Hey, yo, this nigga tough. End stream, just pray, bro. And my streaming success, I pray for my continued. Take a step out of my shoes and put myself in his shoes. Yo, bounce, and it rolls your way. And when you, and there's no,
Ladies, I'm trying to do my work today. Leave me alone type shift.
Shake your thing!
Ladies, come on. Ladies, I'm trying to do my work today. Leave me alone type shift.
Shake your